Huh? We were up and running. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we live today. We're here for the second round of the baseball playoffs between your Neshoba Central Rockets and Center Hill. I believe it's the Mustangs. We're beautiful day here at Rocket Field, man. The sun's out. It's going to be a great day for baseball, and we'd love for you to come join us. So we're going to let them get loose here a little bit. We'll be right back with some starting lineups. Just a few minutes. All right, we're back here at Rocket Field. We want to go through the starting lineups. First for the visiting Center Hill Mustangs. Leading off for the Mustangs is going to be number 3, Braxton Miller, shortstop. Batting second is going to be your catcher, Logan Esfeld. Number 2, Logan Esfeld is going to be playing third base. Batting third is going to be number 4, Christo Peaks. It's going to be your catcher. Batting cleanup tonight, number 23, the first baseman, Joey Dunning. And batting fifth for the Mustangs, number 14, your DH, Jake Scott. Batting sixth is going to be the guy on the mound tonight, number 13, Colin Clark. Is going to be batting sixth for the Mustangs. And batting seventh, the right fielder, number 5, Landon Scruggs. Batting eighth for the Mustangs, going to be the center fielder, number 10, Blake Holmes. Batting ninth and finishing it out for the Mustangs tonight, it's going to be the second baseman, number 17, Scott Green. And also playing left field, number 20, Avery Rogers. He'll be the guy that's getting the DH for tonight. Center Hill Mustangs come to the Rocket Field tonight with a record of 8-18, advanced to the second round of the playoffs, and looking to come here to Neshoba Central tonight and continue their playoff run. But the Rockets tonight, we're looking to stifle that with the first game of the series, and your lead off for the Rockets tonight with the lineup against Center Hill is going to be your senior center fielder, number 7, Cade Hall, batting second for the Rockets. The senior right fielder, number 11, Jacob Killens, batting third tonight for the Rockets. The guy on the mound, the other Hall brother, number 14, Reed Hall. Batting cleanup for the Rockets, your Crossroads Diamond Club All-Star, number 5, the hero of the West Lauderdale game, number 13, Ramey Harrison. Batting fifth for the Rockets, your second baseman, number 3, Bryston Spencer. Your DH tonight, going to be number 16, the freshman, R.B. Harden, getting the start at the DH tonight. And batting seventh, your left fielder, number 1, Braden Reynolds. Batting eighth for the Rockets, the first baseman, big number 15, E.J. Wright. And then winding up the lineup tonight for the Rockets is your catcher, number 9, Dagan Martin. And his brother Garrett Martin will be playing shortstop, and R.B. will be DHing for him. So looking forward to a big game tonight. Your Rockets coming in tonight with I guess the last game they played would have been against the 6A powerhouse Germantown. Went down there and played Brian Hardy, ex-Rocket in Germantown. And looking to come back tonight with a victory here over Center Hill. Center Hill with a long trip down today and long trip back home tonight, and be ready for game 2 tomorrow at Center Hill. It's going to be at 5 o'clock tomorrow night. So we're going to get ready tonight. We're going to turn it over to Wright Griffiths here in just a few minutes. He's going to be ready to roll with the starting lineups and then the national anthem. And you'll get to hear all the pregame festivities going on here. And we'll be back here with first pitch about 7 o'clock. So give us just a few minutes. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Rocket Field on this beautiful afternoon on the campus of Neshoba Central. Tonight's matchup is between the Center Hill Mustangs and your Neshoba Central Rockets! At this time, we would like to introduce the starting lineups for tonight's game. First, for the visiting Mustangs. Leading off and playing the shortstop, number 3, Braxton Miller. Batting second, playing third base, number 2, Logan Esfield. Batting third, playing catcher, number 4, Christo Peak. Batting fourth, playing first base, number 23, Joey Dunning. Batting fifth, designated hitter, number 14, Jake Scott. Batting sixth, playing pitcher, number 13, Colin Clark. Batting seventh, playing right field, number 5, Landon Scruggs. Batting eighth, playing center field, number 10, Blake Holmes. Batting ninth, playing second base, number 17, Scott Green. And playing left field, number 20, Avery Rogers. The head coach of the Mustangs is Matt Cooley.
Chance to keep on striving. Chance to do it there. If we should win, but we got cold. Take them out here high. We should lose. Stand by the road. Chicken, we go by.
And now for your 2021 Neshoba Central Rockets with a record of 21-7, Region 3 5A District Champions! Leading off and playing center field, number 7, Kay Hall! Batting 7th, playing right field, number 11, Jacob Gillens! Batting third, playing pitcher, number 14, Reed Hall! Batting fourth, playing third base, number 13, Rainey Harrison! Batting fifth, playing second base, number 3, Bryson Spencer! Batting sixth, your designated hitter, number 16, R.B. Horton! Batting seventh, playing left field, number 1, Brayden Reynolds! Batting eighth, playing first base, number 15, E.J. Wright! Batting ninth, playing catcher, number 9, Dagan Martin! Playing shortstop, number 24, Garrett Martin! The head coach of the Rockets is Jonathan Jones. He is assisted by Kip Fulton and Tanner Jones. Now, if you would please rise, remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, we're back here at Rocket Field. You've heard the national anthem. You've heard the starting lineups for both teams, and we're getting ready to rock and roll here. As we said, Center Hill comes in with a record of 8-18, but they play in a tough district up north up there with the Fayette, Oxford up there, and some very tough competition. So they did advance last week and advanced on to play the Rockets, who had a first-round bye. So we're looking forward to a good game tonight here at Rocket Field and excited about it and ready to get rolling. So.
Martin, and on the bump, Reed Hall.
Reed Hall's going to take the mound for the Rockets, the junior right-hander. Has had some success this year, throws a lot of strikes, does a good job with his fastball, working off of it. He's got a good off-speed pitch as far as the slider, and he's really worked on the changeup a little bit this year and been successful. So he's had some good success getting ahead of batters early in the count. So hopefully he'll do the same thing tonight here against the Mustangs at Center Hill. So we're getting ready to rock and roll. The sun's out, the left field student section out there is slam packed. There's a lot of folks out there. A good crowd came from Center Hill, a long trip down to Philadelphia, so they're here. And, the Rocket crowd here in the stands and beside me is packed out as usual. So we're looking forward to a big game tonight. We're about ready to go here at Rocket Field as Reed Hall finishes his warm-up pitches. We'll be right back with the first pitch. All right, we're back here at Rocket Field. Leading off for the Center Hill Mustangs is going to be the shortstop, number 3, Braxton Miller. He steps in to face Reed Hall for the first pitch of the night. And we'll get underway here at Rocket Field. A lot of excitement. Both dugouts are chatting a little bit. We got some things ready to go, and Hall kicks and fires a fastball in there. 84 miles an hour for strike one. As we said in the pregame, Reed does a good job getting ahead. Works off his fastball really well. Dagan sets up outside, and Reed pumps his fastball number 2 in there, 85 miles an hour over the outside corner for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes to Braxton Miller. Miller, a senior shortstop there for Center Hill. Martin goes a little bit further outside, and then a strikeout. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night from junior right-hander Reed Hall, excuse me. And Braxton Miller starts off the game looking at strike 3. Martin moved just a little bit further outside, and Reed Hall just went out there with him and painted the outside corner with a beautiful 85-mile-an-hour fastball for strike 3. That's going to bring up number 2, the third baseman, Logan Esfeld. He's going to take ball 1 down in the dirt. 86 miles an hour there from Reed Hall. He's feeling it today. Arm is alive. Reed kicks and delivers. Fastball grounded to shortstop. Martin comes up, makes the play, and strong throw to first to get the out. 5 pitches, 2 outs here to start the game. It's going to be a 6-3 put out for Reed Hall. Garrett Martin did a good job rounding that ball off, came up and made the play. It's going to bring up the number 3 batter for the Mustangs, the catcher, number 4, Christo Peaks. He steps in and gets ready as Hall kicks and delivers. Fastball away, ball 1. Nice pitch to start off to the catcher here. Christo Peaks, another senior for the Mustangs. Hall kicks and delivers a big swing. Fastball gets by. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hall wanted to work quickly. Catcher taking his time stepping in there, but he's ready now. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hall kicks and delivers another fastball. Way late from Peaks there. 86 miles an hour. tough time catching up to it. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Junior right-hander Reed Hall working quickly here in the top of the first. He's one to go, and Peaks steps out. Calls time, gets ready. He's in, ready for pitch number 4. Hall kicks and delivers. Fastball fouled off behind us, 87 miles an hour right there. Hall trying to go up the ladder a little bit and get that fastball by him about letter high. The Rockets had some success with that high fastball so far this year, and really pitched well. Had some good success against West Laurel the other night with it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Another fastball, and he fouls it off over the first base dugout to stay at 1-2. 86 again there from Hall. Young fella feeling the playoff vibe tonight. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Reed Hall on the mound for the Rockets. Martin moves outside. Hall kicks, delivers, fastball up high. Ball 2. Even the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hall got the first 2 quickly. Had to throw a couple pitches to the catcher here. Christo Peaks. Here's a fastball driven to right center. Cade Hall going out there. He's making a play on it in the gap. He's got it for out number 3. Peaks gave it a nice little ride, but Cade Hall out there, he went to get it. And the Mustangs go 1, 2, 3 here in the top of the first. We'll go to the bottom of the first. No runs, no hits, no errors. On the mound for the Mustangs will be number 13. That's going to be junior Colin Clark on the hill for Center Hill. We'll let him get loose, and we'll come back here in just a few minutes as he gets ready to face the top of the order for the Rockets. That's going to be Cade Hall, Jacob Killens, and Reed Hall. And we'll be right back here at Rocky Field. All right, we're back here at Rocky Field. Colin Clark for the Mustangs has finished his warm-up pitches. Coach Kip Fulton's going to head around to first base. And we're going to turn it over to Cade Hall, the center fielder, senior East Central Warrior commit. Is going to step in and face Colin Clark here in the bottom of the first inning. Cade Hall, a lot of speed, makes contact, just the epitome of a leadoff batter here. Now, he may swing at the first pitch. You never know, but we'll see what we got. That first one's going to hit him in the back, and he's going to take first base. Not the start that I think Colin Clark was looking for. Curveball hitting the senior center fielder in the back. Little slider there from Clark. Just kind of got away from him. He didn't finish the pitch, and it stayed up on him.
Senior, number 11, Jacob Killens.
Cade Hall goes to first base. The speed that he has may not be there too long. That's going to bring up the right fielder, senior number 11, Jacob Killens. Y'all know Killens' M.O. He's going to square around. He's going to show you the slash. He'll pull back and get ready. He pulls back. Ball gets by the catcher. Hall's going to take second with no problem. That's going to be ball 1 in there to Killens. Senior right fielder Jacob Killens. 1 ball, no strike. Hall moves up to second on a pass ball there. Got by catcher Christo Peaks. Killens squares around a bunt. Left it there for a minute and then pulled back. Takes a strike over the outside corner. 75-mile-an-hour fastball. Coach Jonathan Jones for the Rockets giving some signs over there. Cade Hall out on second, paying attention, and Jacob Killens at the plate. He shows bunt again. He's leaving it there. He bunts it toward first base. First baseman comes up, makes a play, throws over to first to get Killens out. Nice little sack to move Hall over to third.
Now batting for your Rockets, junior, number 14.
That's going to bring up your pitcher, number 14, Reed Hall. Junior right-hander. Had a good top of the first on the mound. His brother's 90 feet away looking to score the first run here tonight for the Rockets. Runner on third, one out. Reed Hall at the plate. Colin Clark comes set. Throws a little slider in there over the inside corner for strike one. Usually, not ideally where you want that pitch. You want to start that pitch over the middle of the plate and see it break away, but he started it at the batter and kind of brought it back over the inside part of the plate. But nonetheless, strike one. Fastball up high for ball one. Even the count, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hall definitely a threat to come home on any kind of pass ball if it gets by Peaks, the catcher there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Clark takes his sign. He comes up set. Another slider down in the dirt. Hall goes swinging. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bottom of the first. Reed Hall's going to show bunt, that 2-strike approach the Rockets have used all year. He pulls back, fights off another little slider there. Just to hold steady at 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Trying to help himself out right here. Get a run here early in the game. Get out on front, on top. Get out front. He shows bunt. Pulls back, side on delivery, grounded back to the pitcher. He looks Hall back to third, throws Hall out at first. So, nice 1-3 put out right there by the pitcher, Colin Clark, trying to work out of some trouble here. That's going to bring up your senior Crossroads Diamond Club All-Star, number 13, Ramey Harrison, third baseman. 2 outs, runner on third. We'll see what he does with Harrison here. Clark dropped down sideways, changed his arm angle up there a little bit. All Reed Hall could do was get it back at him. Ground ball to second. Second baseman comes up, makes a play over to first. That'll end the inning for the Rockets. No runs, no hits, no errors. Harrison grounds out to second there, a 4-3 put out. And after getting a runner to third base, that's as far as the Rockets. That's all the damage they could do there in the first. So we'll move to the top of the second. After a quick first inning, it's still 0-0. We're going to let Reed Hall come back in and get loose, and we'll be back with you here in just a few minutes. All right, we're back here at Rocket Field. Reed Hall's got his warm-up pitches done, and taking a look here on the other side of the bracket, looks like Saltillo's up 2-0 over Grenada. And the winner of this series will face the winner of that series. They're in round 3 of the playoffs. We don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. We got to deal with Center Hill here tonight. So best out of 3 series here between the Neshoba Central Rockets and Center Hill Mustangs. We move to the top of the second. Up to bat for the Mustangs, the first baseman, number 23, Joey Dunning. And Reed Hall kicks and delivers a fastball up high for strike one. Dunning, a sophomore, big first baseman. Fastball fouled off right at us up here in the press box. We were ready for it. Luckily, the net was there. We didn't have to make a play on it. That moves the count to 0-2. Hall working quickly. He's up 0-2 on the first baseman, Dunning. Fastball popped up to the infield. Ramey Harrison camped up under it. Moving around a little bit, makes the play. Nice job by Ramey there not to move too quickly. And that'll bring up the DH here for the Mustangs, number 14, Jake Scott. Scott not on my roster. I can't tell what he's got here. He takes a fastball in there for strike one. He's number 9 on our. He's a junior pitcher first baseman, Jake Scott. Wearing number 14 tonight is the DH. Hall kicks and delivers a ball down low. That'll leave him the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Scott, the big left-handed DH, stepping in tonight. First left-handed batter against Hall. Left that ball up just a little bit. Nice diving play by Jacob Killens out there in right field. The Scott rounds first base and tips his hat to Killens out there. Killens makes a diving play out in right after the fastball is driven out to right field, and Killens just went and got it. So nice diving catch out there by Jacob Killens. I didn't think that ball was going to be trouble, but he was playing over toward the line, and he had to go get it. Made a play on it. So nice job, Jacob Killens. Reed Hall starts the pitcher off. Your pitcher's up. Number 13, Colin Clark, is up to the bat for the Mustangs, and he takes a fastball up high for ball 1. And Hall's back on the rubber, ready to work again. 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball over the outside, just off the plate, actually, for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. The ball from Scott not hit just real well, but like it was going to get down. There's a ball hit down the right field line. That's going to be trouble. It's fair. Killens gets over to first. It gets over to the line. And he's going to hold him to a single. The pitcher, Colin Clark, with the first hit of the night. Nice piece of hitting right there. He took a fastball away and just kind of dumped it over the first baseman's head. But Jacob Killens over quickly to get it. Killens been busy over there tonight. So that's going to bring up the right fielder, number 5, Landon Scruggs, the junior right-hander. Batting 7th tonight for the Mustangs. First batter on tonight for Center Hill. Hall works out of the stretch. Kicks and delivers a fastball. Gets by Dagan back here behind the plate. That'll move the runner down to second for the Mustangs. You got 2 outs here in the second inning. Nothing hurt. Runner on second. No balls, 1 strike to the hitter, Landon Scruggs. Hall gets a sign, takes a look at the runner down there at second. Kicks and delivers. Fastball fouled off back behind us here for strike number 2. Scruggs, big tall guy up here at the plate. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. I'll go get the batter right here and not have to worry about that guy out there at second base. He gets a sign he likes. Martin moves over the outside corner of the plate. Hall, a little curveball. Gets the batter swinging. Dagan's going to have to throw him out. Pulls EJ off the bag with the throw. Had plenty time, just couldn't come up and make the throw. EJ with a good scoop over there, but just could not get him out there. Pulled the EJ off the base. Nice hustle by Scruggs there to hustle on down to first, even though he struck out. That's going to be runners on first and second. 2 outs. That goes down as a strikeout in the book. We just cannot get off the field. That's going to bring up the center fielder, number 10, Blake Holmes. Reed kicks and delivers a fastball in there. Strike 1. Swinging strike for the center fielder. Holmes is a junior outfielder here for Center Hill. Reed shakes off the sign there. Kicks and delivers the fastball. It looked to be there, but that's just a little bit up high, I guess, is the call. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Still 2 outs here in the second. Hall gets a sign. He kicks and delivers. Fastball over the outside corner, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The number 8 hitter, senior fielder Blake Holmes at the plate. Runners on first and second. Hall takes his time, working a little slower. The adrenaline of that first inning wearing down a little bit. Kicks and delivers a fastball in there for strike 3. Gets the batter looking. That's going to end the inning for the Rockets. Reed Hall's 3rd strikeout of the night is going to do it for the 2nd inning for the Mustangs. That's going to be no runs on 1 hit. We're going to give a throw-in error there on that strikeout behind the plate, but no runs, 1 hit, 1 error, but still no damage here. Coach Jones gathering the Rockets up on the 3rd base line. Give them a little pep talk here. We've got to do a better job there. We could have got out of that inning a little bit quicker and saved some pitches maybe for Reed. But nothing hurt. Nobody hurt here after 2 innings. Rockets did a good job of making contact in the 1st inning. Just got to keep doing that. We're going to let Clark get loose here. We'll be right back for the bottom of the 7th and the Rockets. All right, we're back here at Rocket Field. Coach Kip Fulton makes his way around to first base. We're going to be right back here with the 2nd baseman, number 3, Bryson Spencer. Junior 2nd baseman up to bat for the Rockets to lead off the 2nd. He steps in against Colin Clark. And Clark kicks and delivers fastball in there. All right, ball 1. Little away. Nice take by Spencer there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball, that's a foul ball over the first base side. It's going to be trouble. May could have got there, but the ball lands just inside of the fence there. Right fielder just could not quite make it over that. I believe that is Scruggs from a moment ago at the plate. Anyway, foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Spencer. Spencer gets back in the box here. Clark toes the rubber and he gets a sign he likes. Kicks and delivers that little curve ball in there for strike 2. Just after watching Clark after his warm-up pitches and this is the 1st inning here, that seems to be his go-to pitch. He's pretty confident in that little curve. Here it comes again, and Bryson kind of dumps it over into right field, and the right fielder comes on and makes a play and gets him out.
Now batting for the Rockets, freshman number 16.
It's going to bring up the DH. Big freshman, number 16, RB Ryan Bishop Harden. Getting a playoff DH start for the Rockets tonight. Clark not going to overpower you with his fastball, but he just kind of works throughout some different pitches, leaves that curveball up just a little bit right there, and RB fouls it off to the right side. No balls, 1 strike. Done a good job of getting ahead of batters tonight. Clark believing in the philosophy of getting ahead of them. 0-1. Fastball just outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nice take by RB right there. The freshman showing a good eye. Clark gets a sign, kicks and delivers a fastball over the outside corner in there for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's the pitch you want to go for right there is sit on that fastball. He's going to be coming back with that little slider curveball here, 1-2. And there it is. He leaves it in, though. RB fights it off to the right side. The first baseman makes a play unassisted.
Now batting for the Rockets, senior number 1, Braden Reynolds.
That's going to bring up to bat for the Rockets the left-handed left fielder, number 1, Braden Reynolds. Junior left fielder taking his place in the box. Has a lot of speed. Clark hasn't minded the left-handers tonight. Fastball is going to leave it outside there. Arm side fastball, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs already for the Rockets. Clark kicks and delivers a fastball up high. Ball 2. 77 on the fastball right there by Clark. Reynolds gets in up in the box, steps in. Fastball fouled off back behind us for strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two outs here in the bottom of the second for the Rockets. Clark kicks and delivers a little curveball. Backdoor side, left it just a little bit off the plate. That's in there for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Oh, it was a strike. My bad, guys. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Backdoor breaking ball just lands in there for a strike. He drops down sidearm and comes in. Reynolds just gets out of the way there. That'll run the count full. Rockets looking for base runners. Reynolds didn't hang in there quite long enough to take that one off the shoulder. Clark dropped down with that little sidearm fastball right there. He fights one off to the third baseman. Third baseman's going to have to be quick, and he is. He gets him out by a step. Reynolds thrown out 5-3. The Rockets go in order in the second. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 2, we're all tied up, 0-0. Reed Hall back at it for the Rockets. We're going to let Reed toss his warm-up pitches, and we'll be right back with the number 9 hitter for the Mustangs, Scott Green. All right, Reed Hall's had his warm-up pitches. We're ready to get the third inning underway. Game moving pretty quickly. I don't want to jinx myself. We were here a long time the other night for that last home game we had, so we want to get this thing rolling tonight. The Rockets throwing strikes, Mustangs throwing strikes. It's just moving right along here. So we're going to move the top of the third with the second baseman. Sophomore second baseman, number 17, Scott Green, steps in to face the junior Reed Hall here in the third. Hall gets a sign he likes, kicks and delivers a fastball in there for strike 1. Hall continuing to get ahead of the batters. 3 strikeouts in the game so far through 2 innings. That's kind of his MO. He likes to strike them out. Kicks and delivers a fastball over the outside corner. Fouled off for strike 2. Filling the strike zone up. Scott Green, the second baseman, in here for the Mustangs against Reed Hall. Martin moves a little further outside. A little pop-up over to second. Bryston over to make a play. That'll retire Green here in the third.
Now batting for the Mustangs, number 3, Braxton.
3 pitches. It's kind of what Reed Hall's done tonight. Strike 1, strike 2, and Mustangs are swinging through it, or they're coming back and making contact. So that'll bring back up to the leadoff batter, the shortstop, number 3, Braxton Miller. I believe he was a senior, yeah. And Hall wanted to work quickly, and Miller steps out. The umpire bails out. We're going to call no pitch right there. So Hall wanted to work quickly. He kicks and delivers a fastball. Strike 1. Hall seems to have the accuracy on tonight. He's been all over that outside corner. And that pitch was no exception. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Hall shakes him off. Fastball just off Martin's glove there behind the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dagan frustrated with himself there that he let that one get by. Miller showed bunt like he was going to bunt for a base hit. Didn't drop it down. Ramey's played about even with the bag at third. EJ about the same way at first. And Hall kicks and delivers. Curveball in there. That's About the second one of those we've seen tonight. He got a strikeout in the second. A nice pitch right there to the senior. Gets him swinging. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hall kicks and delivers another curveball, and Miller waves at it, but he can't catch up to it.
Now back for the Mustangs.
Miller's second strikeout of the night. That's going to bring up the third baseman, number 2, Logan Esfeld. Junior third baseman. Grounded out to the shortstop in the first. He's back up here in the third. Hall takes his time, takes a breath. Kicks and delivers that hard slider down and away for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs here in the top of the third. Reed Hall on the mound for the Rockets. Kicks and delivers a fastball, fouled off back behind us. My truck's back there somewhere. There's a lot of foul balls going back there tonight. That's going to even the count 1-1 to Esfeld, the third baseman. Hall gets a sign. He kicks and delivers. Oh, curveball. Boy, that was a good pitch right there. Good job, Esfeld, laying off. That may have just barely missed the corner, but nonetheless, good pitch right there by Hall. 2 balls, 1 strike. It's a hard pitch to lay off right there, but he managed to do it. Hall comes back with a fastball. It's going to be low and away for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. 80-mile-an-hour fastball from Hall there, just misses. There's a fastball lined out to third base. Ramey Harrison going to go over and make the play. That's going to do it for the Mustangs here in the third. They go in order, 1, 2, 3. That's going to be no runs, no hits. Another strikeout on the board for Hall. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 on the night through 3 innings. Not a bad job right there, young man. Keep throwing strikes. Colin Clark going to come back out for the Mustangs here in the third. We'll bring up the number 8 batter for the Rockets tonight. It's going to be the big first baseman, E.J. Wright. And then the senior catcher, number 9, Dagan Martin, is going to be due up for the Rockets. We'll be back up to the top of the order. We'll let Clark get his warm-up pitches. We'll be right back. All right, we're back here at Rocket Field, round 2 of the playoffs. Coach Kip Fulton making his way around to first. We're ready for the bottom of the third inning. Senior first baseman, number 15, E.J. Wright, up to bat for the Rockets. Clark so far tonight for the Mustangs doing a good job of changing arm angles, changing speeds, and kept the Rockets off balance. Loses the first pitch down and away for ball 1 to E.J. E.J. the big first baseman. Swung the bat pretty well this year, one of the seniors on this Rocket team. Takes a fastball over the outside corner right there for strike 1. That's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike. 75-mile-an-hour fastball right there over the black. Nice pitch. Clark kicks and delivers a fastball low and away for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Clark a little frustrated himself. He missed a spot right there, taking off, taking a breath. Coach for Center Hill, Mac Cooley, giving him some instructions there from the dugout. Clark kicks and delivers that little slide curveball right there, the little slurve. E.J. swings through it for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Clark kicks and delivers. There's that little slurve again, gets him swinging, strike 3. EJ goes down swinging. That's going to be the first strikeout for Clark tonight. He's done a good job of throwing strikes, but the Rockets have made contact. So it's going to bring up the senior catcher, number 9, Dagan Martin. Had the opportunity to go to the special recognition banquet the other night, and a lot of these Rocket players on really good grades. I was shocked there with some of these guys. But Dagan, no exception. He takes a curveball over the inside part of the plate right there for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Just out of the starting lineup, you had Cade Hall, you had E.J. Wright, Dagan Martin, all those guys there for special recognition and maintained a 95 or above average all year. Martin fouls off on the fastball right there. Strike 2, no balls, 2 strikes. Clark working quickly, filling up the strike zone. Rockets trying to hang with him. There's that little curveball. Dagan fights it off, just dribbles it back to the pitcher, who's going to underhand toss it to first for out number 2. It's going to be a 1-3 put out right there, and that's going to bring us back to the top of the order with senior center fielder Cade Hall. Cade Hall, if you don't remember the top of the first, he took a little curveball to the middle of the bat. First pitch of the game and made it to third base, but that was as far as the Rockets could get him. Maybe he'll see more than one pitch right here. Nope, he takes a fastball. He drives it out to center field. The center fielder's going back. Cade Hall's rounding. He's rounding first. The center fielder can't get it. He's gonna hold it second. Center fielder misses the cutoff man. And young people, I can't express to you how important it is to hit your cutoff man. Hall would have easily made third right there if he'd have been going. A double for the senior center fielder, Cade Hall. That's going to bring up your senior right fielder, number 11, Jacob Killens. After a 2-out double by Cade Hall. And he was going to be trouble for the center fielder out there. He kept going back. Hall got it, and it just kept carrying out there at about the warning track. The center fielder just couldn't make the play on it after trying to catch it over his shoulder. And Hall in there easily with a stand-up double. Killens on the plate. He squares around the bunt. It's going to show that slash. It's going to be a ball up high. A fastball up around the letters, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Rockets got a little something cooking here with a runner at second with 2 outs. The Mustangs moving the outfielders around a little bit. Fastball down and in for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. 74-mile-an-hour fastball right there from Clark. Killens has to be quick, showing that slash and then pulling back and getting ready to swing. Got to do all that in a short amount of time after he sees what the pitch looks like and everything else. 2 balls, no strikes. Clark with that little slur, very confident in that pitch right there, throwing it 2-0. Not wanting to go 3-0 right there, but throws it in there for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, now to Killens. Killens with a great defensive play there in the first. A diving play to save extra bases. Rob a Mustang with some extra bases there. A little inside spin move to second, nobody covering, Hall back safely. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Rockets senior center fielder Cade Hall out there after a 2-out double in scoring position. Jacob Killens, a base hit, will score him easily. Hall's going to take third. That ball's going to go up the middle. Tough plays moving around by the second baseman, and the Rockets get on the board. Nice piece of hitting by Killens right there with an RBI single. Score Cade Hall from second. Tough play for the second baseman to go up the middle and get that play after it bounced over the pitcher's head. Killens just kind of jabbed that ball down in the dirt, and it went over the pitcher's head. And a tough play for the second baseman to go backhand that ball in the hole and come up and throw him out. Just couldn't make the play cleanly. So that's going to be 1-0 right now for the Rockets. Going to bring up the junior pitcher, number 14, Reed Hall. See if he can help himself out here. Nice piece of hitting by Jacob Killens. A little slash right there. Just gets it back over the pitcher's head just enough to get him to first. Quick throw over to first. But Killens back safely. Reed Hall at the plate. Jacob Killens at first after an RBI single. Clark kicks and delivers a fastball away for ball one. 73-mile-an-hour fastball there. Rockets take a 1-0 lead here in the third. Killens takes his lead off first. Clark checks him. He comes set, kicks and delivers fastball right down the middle for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Killens takes his lead from first. Reed Hall at the plate. Even count, 1-1. Fastball over the outside. Killens goes. He's going to be thrown out by a step down there at second. Nice job by the catcher. Christo Peaks coming up, making a throw. Catches Killens stealing. That'll do it for the Rockets here in the third, but the Rockets get on the board finally with a 2-out double from Cade Hall and an RBI single from senior right fielder Jacob Killens. We're going to let Reed come back. He'll start the fourth off for the Rockets. But your Rockets on the board first, 1-0. We'll be right back after Hall gets warmed up. All right, we're back here at Rocket Field, the top of the fourth. Just a scoreboard update. The sixth inning up there of South Tilla and Grenada. Grenada gets on the board to make it 2-1. South Tilla holding on to a 2-1 lead, though, in the sixth inning. So it's 1-0 here at Rocket Field, the Neshoba Central Rockets over the Center Hill Mustangs. But Mustangs here in the heart of the order. The catcher, number 4, Christo Peaks, going to be leading off for the Mustangs. He takes a curveball in there for strike one from Reed Hall. Lead off curveball right there. First pitch curve in there for a strike. Hall's curveball, strike 2. 67-mile-an-hour curveball. If you remember, he was 85, 86 the first time Peak saw him. He's fly ball into center field to end the first there for the Mustangs. But he's down 0-2 now in the fourth. Hall kicks, delivers another curveball. He bounces it outside. Martin does a good job of getting out there and blocking it up. Scoots over into the first base dugout, though. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sorry about that. I moved the camera around a little bit there, Hall. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Reed Hall gets a sign. He kicks and delivers a fastball. It's ground ball to second. Bryston with a nice play. Comes up throwing. Gets the catcher Peaks by a step at first. It's going to bring up the first baseman, number 23, Joey Dunning. Dunning, a sophomore, big first baseman, number 23. Dunning flied out to Ramey his first time at bat. Looks like he's going to do it again. First pitch swinging is a fly ball to the third baseman. Harrison gets up under it, makes a play. 1 pitch, 1 out right there for Reed Hall. You like those kind of at bats. It's going to bring up the DH, Jake Scott. He had a line drive out into right earlier. Jacob Killens made a diving play out there to save extra bases for Reed Hall. So we'll see if Hall's got something else up his sleeve here with 2 outs here in the fourth. Fastball over the outside corner, strike 1. Nice pitch there from Hall. Maybe a changeup. It was outside. Scott looks like he was a little thrown off by it. No balls, 1 strike. Martin set up outside. Hall leaves it arm side. Yep, ball one. One ball, one strike. DH Jake Scott batting fifth for the Mustangs. There's a ground ball right back to Reed Hall. Makes an athletic play coming off the mound and underhands it over to EJ at first. That'll get the Mustangs in order again here in the fourth. 1-3 put out if you're keeping score at home, which I doubt you are. Nobody does that anymore. That's okay. After the top of the fourth, the Mustangs have went in order 3 innings. And in that second inning right there had a single. But for the most part, Reed Hall doing his job on the mound tonight. Rockets got to continue to put the ball in play and hope something good happens here. We're going to let Clark get his warm-up pitches. We'll be right back here with the home half of the Rockets' 4th inning. All right, we're here in the home half of the 4th, and that's going to bring your pitchers back up to bat, or still up to bat, however you want to look at it for the Rockets. Reed Hall going to lead off the 4th for the Rockets, the 3-hole hitter. Junior right-hander, number 14, Reed Hall. Continue to face Colin Clark here for the center heel. Yeah, Clark's, moves it around, arm angles, different speeds. Hasn't been hit hard, but that double by Cade Hall last inning kind of set the pace. A little curveball lead off there. Ground ball into the hole to the shortstop. Shortstop makes a play off his chest, but not going to be able to throw Reed Hall out there at first. Tough play by the shortstop to go over to his right to make the play. We're going to have a pinch runner here for the Rockets. Our courtesy runner, that's going to be number 8, Creed Fulton. He's going to come in and run for Reed Hall there, the pitcher. It's going to bring up your third baseman, senior number 13, Ramey Harrison. Ramey with a ground ball to second. And his first at-bat in the first inning. Fulton takes his lead off first. Ramey steps in with nobody out here and runner on first. Ramey got that front foot on the edge of the box there, and he's going to take a fastball away for ball one. Now seems like a good time as any. You had a few of the Neshoba Central Rockets make the all-district team. And we'll get you a full list of those guys here in just a little bit. So don't want to leave anybody out of that accomplishment. Ramey making the Crossroads All-Star team. He's going to swing through a fastball there. Strike one. But Ramey, I think, one of the 5 Rockets that made the all-district teams. Creed Fulton takes his lead off first. Clark, 1 ball, 1 strike to Ramey Harrison at the plate. Quick throw over to first. Fulton's back in there safely. Nice move right there by Clark. Clark got kind of an unusual arm angle anyway, and then he throws that over to first. He's quick with it. Another throw over. Fulton back safely. One ball, 1 strike. Harrison going to swing through that one. Nice play by the coach over there at Center Hill dugout, making a play on it, get it back in the field of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's Ramey Harrison. Outfield's playing him pretty much straight up. First baseman Holden Fulton on there first. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Harrison 0 for 1 tonight. Fastball away is what they're calling. They get it. There's a ground ball back up the middle. Going to be a tough play. The shortstop, he's going to be safe at second. Looks like he's going to be safe at first. They're going to call him out at second. They're going to call him out at second. Looks like the shortstop missed the bag and then went back for it and then couldn't make a play on it. They're going to call him out. Fulton's going to take his trot over to the dugout. Harrison with a fielder's choice. Shortstop couldn't quite make the play. The coach for Center Hill going to come out and try to argue interference, though. It looked like Fulton was going straight into the bag. There was nothing he could do. No foul play there. That's going to put Harrison at first base. Fulton going to take his spot in the dugout. That's going to bring up your second baseman, junior number 3, Bryson Spencer. Spencer with a fly ball to right field his first time up. A little soft liner out there that the right fielder made a play on over toward the foul line. But you got Harrison at first, Spencer to plate, 1 out. Bottom of the 4th. Harrison with a big lead over at first. Ball away. Peaks had a good arm. The catcher for the Mustangs had a good arm on that ball he threw Jacob Killens out on in the 3rd. Caught him stealing the end of 3rd. Not necessarily a great pitch to make a throw on as a catcher, but he came up and made a good strong throw down and got Killens by a step. So Harrison not quite as big of a lead right here. Pitch down in the dirt for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Just 1 out here in the 4th. See what Coach Jones got up his sleeves here. Harrison, not bad speed at first. Bryson with plus speed at the plate. Clark kicks and delivers a swinging strike. Fastball in there for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bryson swinging at a fastball over the inside corner there. Clark's shown the ability to throw that curveball here. I would look for it here with 2 balls and 1 strike. Peaks with a strong arm. Harrison's big lead over at first. There's a throw over. He's going to be back in safely. Two balls, 1 strike. Definitely a runner's count here. So Harrison could be on the move. Be looking for the curveball from the pitcher here. Oh, there's a fastball. Fouled off to the right side. Harrison not going. That ball's going to be out of play. I was wrong on both counts. Runner not going, and he threw a fastball. That's going to even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Spencer done a good job of fighting that pitch off over the outside corner there. Two balls, 2 strikes. Just 1 out here in the 4th. Ramey Harrison takes his lead off first. Bryson Spencer's plate for the Rockets. Clark kicks and delivers. There's a little curveball, leaves it up high. Colin Clark. Been trusting that curveball tonight. Just didn't finish out and left it up. That'll run the count full to Bryson Spencer. Full count. 1 out. Harrison takes his lead from first. Clark gets a sign, kicks and delivers a fastball. Another foul ball off to the right side. Looks like it's going to be out of play again. Just behind the first base dugout. Harrison was on the move there. Full count. Rockets only been able to muster a couple of hits tonight. Through 4. We got a full count, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Harrison not a big lead. Don't want to get picked off here. Kicks and delivers. He's going to be picked off first base. Don't want to get picked off right there in that situation, but they got him. That'll be the 2 outs. It's full count. That's going to be 2 outs. Bryson Spencer at the plate. Nice quick move there by Clark. A bang, bang play at first, and the umpire called him out. Little curveballs. Swing and a miss. Clark excited he gets out of the inning with no damage there. That's going to retire the Rockets in order. Clark's second strikeout of the night gets Spencer swinging. And we're going to move on to the 5th inning here at Rocket Field tonight. Junior right-hander Reed Hall back on the mound for the Rockets. We're going to let him get loose. We'll be right back. All right, we're back here at Rocket Field at the top of the 5th inning. Reed Hall's got his warm-up pitches under his belt. That's going to bring up the pitcher, number 13, Colin Clark for the Mustangs. He's got the only hit of the night for the Mustangs. Hall's done a good job of keeping them in check. See what he does here in the 5th. Hall probably under 60 pitches, I would imagine here. He starts him off with a curveball away for ball 1. Hall done a good job with his pitch count tonight. He's led off, throwing first pitch strikes. Just landed that one a little bit too far out. He kicks and delivers fastball up high. It's ball 2. Gets by Dagan there. Two balls, no strikes. Hall kicks and delivers a fastball. Hit out to right field. Killens going back toward the line, toward the fence. Makes a play. Colin Clark, fly ball out to Jacob Killens out there in right field. That's going to bring up the right fielder, number 5, Landon Scruggs. Landon Scruggs struck out in the second, but actually reached on a throw in there by catcher Dagan Martin. Just unable to get off the field at that point, but Hall came back and struck the next batter out. So Scruggs 0 for 1 on the night. Hall starts him off with a curveball over the outside, off the outside corner for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball down and in, swinging strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nice pitch by Hall there. Had a little arm side run on that fastball. Got down and in on it. Fastball in there for strike 2. Fouled off back behind the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hall filling that strike zone up. Reed Hall done a great job on the mound tonight for the Rockets, just consistently throwing strikes. He's ahead to Landon Scruggs here, the right fielder. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's that curveball down in the dirt. Scruggs wanted to offer at it, but held off. That'll even the count at 2-2. Hall gets a sign, kicks and delivers. Working quickly. Fastball is going to be down in the dirt for ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Second full count of the night for Reed Hall. Three balls, 2 strikes. Here's the payoff pitch. It's going to be a fastball away for ball 4. It's the first walk of the night for Reed Hall. A free base there for Scruggs. It's going to bring up the center fielder, number 10, Blake Holmes. Junior outfielder here for the Mustangs. Come up to bat, 1 out with a runner on first. Hall going to be forced to work out of the stretch. It's a little different mindset as a pitcher when you have to work out of the stretch. Quick throw over to first. EJ with a nice play to keep it from going out into right field. Blake Holmes, the center fielder, up to bat. Scruggs a little shaken up over there at first base. I think he hurt his hand when he dove back into the bag. He needs one of those oven mitts to protect his fingers when he's out there. You see those popping up more and more in today's game. Haven't seen any of these young high school guys kind of take that on so far, so it's good to see. All right. Looks like he's going to shake it off and be okay. Hall gets a sign he likes. Kicks and delivers a fastball, fouled off back behind us. Strike one. My truck's back there. I'm going to have a truck bed full of baseballs. Now, there's been a bunch of foul balls go off back behind us. No balls, 1 strike. 83-mile-an-hour fastball fouled off back behind us there. Hall with a quick throw over to first. Scruggs back safely. Not Hall's best move, just showing him something there. Runner goes, fastball up. Martin with the throw on the money. Scruggs is out by 2 steps. Nice job by Dagan Martin. Caught stealing right there. Dagan put that one on the money, guys. You can't make a throw down to second any better than that one right there. That was perfect. Knee-high shot down to second to catch Scruggs stealing. That'll end the base runner threat, but you got 1 ball, 1 strike here on Holmes at the plate. Fastball is going to be driven out into right field, pop up. Killings camped up under it. That's going to be out number 3. They go in order again here in the 5th. That's the first, second, third, 4 times. So out of 5 innings, the Mustangs have went in order 4 of them. No hits, 1 walk, no runs, no errors. So nice job by Reed Hall, throwing a fantastic game tonight. He's done a good job on the mound all year for the Rockets. Tonight is no exception. So great job, Reed. And we're going to let Colin Clark get loose here in the bottom of the 5th for the Mustangs. We'll see if the Rockets can piece some of these hits together and put some runs on the board. We'll be right back. All right, we're back here at Rocky Field. Throw down to second, goes out into the outfield, but we're back here live. Coach Kip Fulton's making his way around to first base. And we're going to lead off with the DH. Number 16, R.B. Harden. Going to lead off here for the Rockets. R.B. with a ground out to first in his first at-bat in the 2nd inning, and he's batting here again in the 5th. Against Clark, who has kept the Rockets off balance all night tonight. He's just been able to change speeds, change arm slots. There's a fastball driven out into right field by RB. He's got the right fielder going back. He's going to make a play over his shoulder. RB first pitch swinging. The shot out there into right field. Scruggs with a good job out there going to get the ball. Bring up the left fielder, number 1, Braden Reynolds for the Rockets. Lefty with a ground ball to third his first time up to bat tonight. See if the Rockets can get a couple base runners here and maybe put a couple things together and get a couple runs across. Fastball up and away for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Different little pitch there, maybe a change up, something they left it out there arm side, just kind of 70 miles an hour, just kind of floated out there away from Reynolds. There's a fastball driven into the hole there. Shortstop goes over and can't quite get to it. Reynolds going to have his first hit of the night. Third hit of the night for the Rockets. Nice piece of hitting by Reynolds right there just to go with the outside pitch. He just hit it into the hole over there between short and third. Mr. Smooth, boombastic E.J. Wright, big first baseman, number 15, up to bat for the Rockets with 1 out and 1 on. Reynolds did his part by getting on base. We'll see if E.J. can follow him up here, and let's just continue. E.J. struck out his first time up to lead off the third. Clark had his number. We'll see if he can put something together here. Foul ball off to the first base side. E.J. just a tad late on that fastball. Reynolds with good speed at first. Nice lead over there for Reynolds. See if they're going to force the pitcher's hand here to do something. He takes off. It's a balk there for the pitcher. He turns to throw to first, and he didn't throw it. That's a balk, so Reynolds is going to take second. No balls, 1 strike. Reynolds takes off quickly, and Clark just a little mistake there on the mound. It's going to move the runner down to second here for the Rockets, and E.J. going to have a shot with 1 out to get the runner home. We said when we started this inning we just needed some base runners, and that's what we got right now. E.J. just needs to follow suit. Let's come in with a base hit right here. Make a play. Pitcher-catcher conference out there at the mound. Umpire Mike Stokes tell him, let's go, let's go. Let's get him rolling. E.J. comes back up to the plate. Clark ready to deal for the Mustangs. Reynolds with a stolen base goes down to second. I guess we call that a balk. He probably didn't get the stolen base on there. We get a balk, but E.J. gets ready. Clark kicks and delivers. That little curveball is going to be down in a called a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Thought that was going to be a little off the plate. That's called strike right there by the umpire. Done a good job tonight. He give the pitchers the corners, which is what you want to see here in the playoffs. Want to make these guys swing the bats. 1 ball, 1 strike. Another little curveball down in the dirt. Ball 2. Reynolds sees the ball down right there, but it didn't feel like he wanted to make the challenge to get there to third base. 2 balls, 1 strike. Most of the students out there in left field still hanging around after 1-run game here. Clark kicks and delivers a fastball. Looks like that's going to be called down low for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Coaching staff for the Mustangs pacing outside the dugout. 3 balls, 1 strike. Fastball going to miss away for ball 4. That's going to put Wright on first. Runners on first and second. Coach for the Mustangs is going to call time. He's going to come out and have a chat with Clark. We'll see. Be right back. All right, we're back here at Rocket Field. Senior catcher number 9, Dagan Martin, going to be up to bat for the Rockets. He grounded out to the pitcher the first time up. Martin got a chance to do something here. Runners on first and second for the Rockets. 1 out. Let's see what Dagan can do. Done a great job defensively as a catcher tonight. See if he can put something on the board with offensively here for the Rockets. Little inside move to second. Nothing doing out there. Braden Reynolds at second. E.J. Wright at first. And Dagan Martin, your Rocket at the plate. Colin Clark still on the mound for the Mustangs. He kicks and delivers a fastball. That's going to be up high for ball 1. The Rockets absolutely able to break something open here and need to have something going. Mustangs with a shift on. The first baseman in, the second baseman playing deep in the hole between second and first. Clark kicks and delivers fastball. Ball outside. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Martin showing bunt right there. Just trying to get these runners over to second and third. Two balls, no strikes. 1 out here for the Rockets. The Rockets look like they're willing to trade an out to get the base runners over to second and third. Martin squares around a bunt again, but he's going to take ball 3 outside. 3 balls, no strikes. See if Martin's got the green light here, 3-0. Got to be looking fastball right here. Coach Jones going to give him the green light to swing away. (3-0). Clark kicks and delivers. Fastball in there for strike 1. After 3 straight balls, Clark comes back and finds the plate there. Strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners on first and second here for you Rockets. Clark checks a runner at first. Checks a runner at second. Kicks and delivers a curveball. Dagan fouls it off right there. The bunt didn't get it down. That's going to run the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Senior center fielder Cade Hall, the leadoff batter, on deck. Martin here with 2 strikes, full count. Got to be looking anything close. Got to be ready to go. Clark gets a sign. He kicks and delivers that little curveball down in the dirt. Swinging, strike 3. Reynolds comes off the bag there, but he's going to get back to second safely. Martin goes down swinging there on strike 3. Going to be the second out of the inning there for the Rockets. It's going to bring up the senior center fielder, number 7, Cade Hall, who's been hit in the back. Had a 2-out double in the third. Looking to do some damage here in the 5th for the Rockets. Cade Hall need to jump on one right here. Outfield playing him straight away. Left fielder's deep. Right fielder's not too deep. Clark kicks and delivers that little curveball down in the dirt. They're going to peel down to first. And Stokes says no swing. That's going to be ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. Rockets runners on first and second. Trying to get a little something going here with 2 outs. Your senior Cade Hall up to bat. Clark kicks and delivers a fastball. That's in the hole over to short. He gets over and makes a play and throws to second. Get the force out on EJ. End the inning there for the Rockets. Oh, after 5 innings, you Rockets still up 1-0 after no runs, 1 hit in that inning for the Rockets. 1-0. We go to the top of the 6th. Number 9 batter, your second baseman, number 17, Scott Green, going to be up for the Mustangs. Reed Hall's back out for the Rockets. We're going to let him get loose, and we'll be right back. All right, we're here in the top of the 6th, leading off for the Mustangs of Center Hill, the second baseman, number 17, Scott Green. Reed Hall kicks and delivers a fastball in there, 81 miles an hour for strike one. Got a little action in Center Hill's bullpen over there. That's going to be the big lefty, DH Jake Scott. But Hall kicks and delivers. That's going to be a fastball up and away for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hall again works ahead of the batter, but comes back and evens it up. Green popped up to the second baseman his last time up, and he takes a fastball, or actually doesn't take it. He swings through a fastball there for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's swinging strike 3. And Green goes down swinging to lead off the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 strikeouts on the night for Reed Hall. It's going to bring back the leadoff batter, number 3, the shortstop, Braxton Miller. He struck out twice tonight, once looking, once swinging. Made some good plays at shortstop tonight. Good athlete. It's quick. And Hall, again, works quickly. A little curveball, leaves it up high for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Miller, you can tell he's got some speed. It's going to be a ball down low for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Hall working his way through the lineup for the 3rd time tonight. Fastball over the outside corner, strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Fastball just over the outside corner there. Comes back and gets on the board with the strike. Shakes Martin off. Fastball on the inside part of the plate. Fouled off over the first base dugout to even the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Miller looking to puts a ball in play here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Reed Hall working quickly, shakes him off, gets a sign he likes now, kicks and delivers a fastball. It's going to be popped up behind first base. Tough play for EJ. He's going back. And he makes a grab. That's the second out of the inning. Nice play by E.J. Wright, going back over his shoulder there to make a play and getting behind it and coming in to make the catch. It's going to bring up the 3rd baseman, number 2, Logan Esfeld. Esfeld with a ground ball to short and a pop up to 3rd tonight. He's 0 for 2. Hall gets a sign he likes. He kicks and delivers. Fastball just a bit outside. Martin set up over the outside corner of the plate there. He hit it just a bit off the plate. Hall gets ready. Fastball fouled off to the right side. It's going to be out of play. Even to count at 1-1. EJ gives it a look. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Hall gets a sign he likes. He kicks and delivers. Fastball going to be outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. 81 on the gun there in the 6th here for Hall. Fastball fouled off down the 3rd baseline this time. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Number 2 at the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Looks like there's 2s everywhere. Reed Hall on the mound here for the Rockets, trying to finish out the 6th. Line drive down the first base line, just a bit foul. EJ couldn't quite get to it. That was going to be trouble if it got down in fair territory. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Esfeld holding tight right there with 2 strikes. Hall trying to finish off the top of the 6th. Kicks and delivers. Curveball down in the dirt. That's going to run the count full. Full count here for Hall. That's the third full count of the night, I think, for him. Just now breaking around 70 pitches. Fastball driven up the middle. Martin can't quite get there. It's going to be a 2-out base hit for Esfield. It's going to be Center Hill's second hit of the night here in the 6th inning. Mustangs with 2 hits tonight and 1 walk. It's going to bring up the big catcher, number 4, Christo Peaks.
Now batting for the Mustangs, number 4.
Put a runner on first base, 2 outs. Peaks here at the plate. Peaks a big senior catcher. Done a good job behind the plate tonight. Took a couple big swings in the first, but he's popped up to center field and he's lined out to the second baseman. Hall starts him off with a curveball, but leaves it inside for ball 1. Peak's a big kid. He's thick. He'll take his hacks. If you read Hall here, you're looking just to keep the ball down, keep it away from him. He throws over to first. Not in time. Esfield back safely. Hall gets a sign he likes. He kicks and delivers a fastball. He leaves it up a little bit. Bryston goes over to make a play at second. He's going to make an easy throw to EJ to get the Mustangs here in the 6th. He grounds out to Bryston Spencer for the second time tonight, and we'll get Peaks, the catcher, for the 3rd out of the inning. Your Rockets head to the home half of the 6th inning with a 1-0 lead. Could sure use an insurance run here before you go back out for the top of the 7th. We're going to be out here to start it with the number 2 batter, number 11, Jacob Killens. He's going to lead it off for the Rockets. Is that Clark still out there? That's Clark still out there for Center Hill. Both these teams tonight sticking with their game 1 starters all the way through it. So we're going to head to the bottom half of the 6th here. We're going to let Clark get loose. We'll be right back. All right, it's Coach Kip Fulton makes his way around to first. Jacob Killen's going to step in for the Rockets. He's going to face Colin Clark, junior right-hander for the Mustangs, still in the game after 5 strong. He's back out here for the 6th for the Mustangs. Your left-hander, Scott, still working in the bullpen. Killen steps in, squares around the bunt, pulls it back, swings through a fastball for strike 1. Swinging strike right there for Killens. Rockets need base runners. You got 2, 3, and 4, the heart of the order up. Line drive into the Neshoba Central bullpen over there for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Killen's going to spread out. He's going to show you that slash. Gets on top of the plate. Clark kicks and delivers that little curveball over the outside part of the plate there. But that's going to be called ball. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The backdoor curve just stayed out there. Clark drops down, sidearm. That's Killens, drives it right back at him. Nice easy play for the pitcher there to get the force out at first. 1-3 put out. See, Clark's had several of those little ground balls right back at him tonight. 3, 4 times tonight, little ground balls back at him. Nice, easy plays. It's going to bring up your pitcher. He's doing a fantastic job on the mound tonight. Number 14, Reed Hall. You got junior right-hander on the mound for the Mustangs and junior right-hander at the plate for the Rockets. Clark kicks and delivers a fastball. That's going to be up high for ball one. Hall 1 for 2 tonight. He's got one of those little ground balls back to the pitcher in the first, and then he's got a base hit in the fourth. Clark kicks and delivers. There's that little curveball. It's going to be a shot back up the middle. That's another base hit for Reed Hall. Nice piece of hitting right there. That little curveball just stayed up just a little too long, and Reed stayed in there on it and drove it back up the middle. Nice piece of hitting right there. That's going to put Hall two of the 4 base hits tonight for the Rockets. It's going to bring up the cleanup hitter, the third baseman, number 13, Ramey Harrison. Courtesy runner Creed Fulton's going to come over there and take the place for Reed. He's went 6 strong innings on the mound tonight. They're going to give him a breather before he goes back out for the 7th. Creed Fulton at first, Ramey Harrison at the plate. We sure could use a replay here of Ramey driving the ball over the scoreboard out there in right center. Fulton takes his lead off first. Ramey foul ball over the third base dugout. Ramey 0 for 2 on the night. The fielder's choice and a ground ball to second. No balls, 1 strike. Fulton takes his lead. Clark's going to check him. Fulton back safely at first. Ramey made it on with that fielder's choice in the fourth, but then was promptly picked off there with 2 outs. Fulton hanging close over there. No balls, 1 strike. Fastball away for ball 1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Fulton takes his lead from first. Clark's going to check him. He gets a sign he liked. Hey, quick pick over to first. Fulton back safely. Harrison due at the plate, no doubt. Puts the ball in play twice tonight. No hits so far for the young. Fastball inside, fought off by Harrison there. Was Creed going there? Creed on the move? Was he running? Thought so. Fulton was stealing. A little hit and run action there for the Rockets. Fastball in on his hands there, just fouled off back behind the plate. That'll run 1 ball, 2 strikes. Catcher sets up away. Fulton back safely at first. Quick throw down to first from Christo Peaks back there behind the plate. The count runs even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Creed Fulton at first. Ramey Harrison at the plate. Harrison up on the plate with 2 strikes. Quick throw over. Fulton back safely. It's like they think Fulton may be going here with 2 strikes again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Harrison sits back on that curveball. There's a base hit out into center field. Fulton's going to be held up at second. Back safely after a nice job of the center fielder getting over there. Ramey Harrison comes in with a single tonight. His 3rd at bat. So he's 1 for 3 on the night. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Bryson Spencer at the plate for the Rockets. Bryson struck out swinging his last time up. 0 for 2 on the night. 1 out here. Coach Jones got something working over here with the Rockets. He's getting some guys looking at him. Making a call here. Bryson's going to step in. Get ready to go. Rockets desperately needing that insurance run as we go into the 7th. Harrison at first. Fulton at second. Bryson Spencer at the plate. Colin Clark on the mound for the Mustangs. He kicks and delivers Bryson lays down a bunt. It's just going to roll foul. Nice thought right there by Spencer. Just not quite able to get it down and keep it fair. That's what we're looking for right there, guys. Just a nice solid bunt, but it just trickled foul. No balls, 1 strike. Rockets had it working there. Just couldn't quite execute and get that ball down. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Nice job of Clark getting ahead, throwing a strike. He kicks and delivers that little curveball. Dribble back up the middle. It's off the pitcher's glove. He's going to be safe at second. That's going to load the bases for the Rockets. For the young freshman DH, R.B. Harden up to bat. Tough play by the pitcher there. The ball just went off the top of his glove. We're going to give him a hit. That's a single. That's going to move the runners around. Bases juiced. Freshman DH, R.B. Harden. Got a little talk out here on the mound for the Mustangs. They're chit-chatting a little bit. I don't know if they're going to go to the pen or not. They're waiting to see what the Rockets are going to do. We're going to have a pinch hitter for the DH. We're going to hold the freshman right here and put Z. Hickman. It's going to be your pinch hitter up, number 21. Looks like he's going to come in and take some acts for the Rockets. Coach Jones having a chat with him right here. We got a bases loaded jam for the Mustangs. The Mustang coach is out there talking to the defense. Number 21, Z. Hickman, going to hit for R.B. Harden here in the bottom of the 6th. 1 out, bases juiced for the Rockets. Colin Clark on the mound for the Mustangs. Had a good game so far. He's just in a little bit of a jam here in the 6th. We're going to see what Z's doing here in the curveball down in the dirt. Ball 1. We got the bases jacked. Z. Hickman up to bat for the Rockets. He takes ball 1 down in the dirt. We're going to see what he's got going here. Bryson Spencer at first. Ramey Harrison at second. Creed Fulton at third. Clark kicks and delivers. Z squares around the bunt. It's a suicide squeeze. He didn't get it down. Fulton's dead to right at the plate. That's going to be out number 2. Out number 2. Coach Jones talking to the young Fulton over there at third. If that bunt doesn't get down, it looked like it was a safety squeeze maybe. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now we got 2 outs here for the Rockets. Runner still in score position. Nothing absolutely lost here. So Z just needs to come through and get a base hit here, put 2 on the board, and we'll go to the top of the 7th. Clark kicks and delivers. A little flare over to second base. The second baseman is going to make the play. That's going to do it for the Rockets, guys. After bases loaded, we can't get anybody across, but Reed Hall for the Rockets is going to come back out and try to finish this thing off with a 1-0 lead. After 6 full innings, Rockets lead it 1-0. Due up for the Mustangs. You're going to have the 4, 5, and 6 batters. We're going to see what Reed Hall can do with them here his 3rd time through the lineup. We're going to let him get loose. Let's go, Rocket fans. We're here to win this one. Let's go. We'll be right back after he gets loose. All right, Rocket fans, we're back here for the top of the 7th. It's where your money's made right here, guys. Loosey-goosey. Reed Hall, the junior right-hander on the mound for the Rockets, trying to finish this thing off. Hall's faced 4 over the minimum through 6. Number 23 is going to be Joey Dunning, leading off for the Mustangs. All right, we're back here at Rocket Field. Reed Hall to face the first baseman, number 23, Joey Dunning. Dunning 0 for 2 on the night. Hall kicks and delivers a fastball. This popped up. Reed Hall's calling. He plays short. Oh, what a play! He about overran it and had to make a diving play to go back and get it. That's going to get a chuckle out of Dagan and a chuckle out of Ramey, but that was a nice play. 1 pitch, 1 out. We'll take that. That's a tough play right there as a pitcher. That's a tough play as a catcher. That's a tough play for anybody to make right there. Reed Hall with a good job of coming out and getting 1 pitch, 1 out. It's going to bring up the DH, number 14, Jake Scott. Hall kicks and delivers a fastball. Strike 1. Jake Scott 0 for 2 on the night. He's flew out to right on a great play by Jacob Killens, and he's grounded back out to Reed. Hall gets him top 0-1. Change up right there from Reed Hall, breaking it out here in the 7th inning. Little change of pace right there. 0-2. He turned that little change up over and left it up a little bit. Scott come out of his shoes, just way out in front of him. 0-2. Hall kicks and delivers a fastball by him for strike 3. 82 miles an hour after the change up. Looked like it was 95. Got him. 2 outs in the 7th. I want to see all the Rockets on their feet, guys. If you're at home, if you're listening to us, we 2 outs here in the 7th. Reed Hall looking to go the complete game. That's going to bring up the DH, number 14, Jake Scott. I'm sorry. That's actually who just struck out there. I didn't write it down in my book. That's going to bring up the pitcher who's pitched a heck of a game himself, the pitcher, number 13, Colin Clark. You'd hate to see this young man get the last out of the game, but I would love to see it right here. Reed Hall kicks and delivers. There's a fastball fouled off to the right side. EJ's going over trying to make a play, but that ball's going to be out of play. That's going to even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Clark done a heck of a job on the mound tonight for the Mustangs. He's mixed it up arm slots. He's mixed it up speeds and just done a real good job with the Rockets. They've only managed 5 hits, but Reed Hall has outdueled him. He's only allowed 2 hits through 6. And got the first 2 outs here in the 7th. 1 ball, 1 strike. Rocket fans on their feet. Hall kicks and delivers. Left that fastball up high, 82 miles an hour. Two balls, 1 strike. Hall gets a sign, kicks and delivers a fastball. Strike 2. Go. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. This could be it for the Rockets. Hall gets a sign. He kicks and delivers. Fastball fouled off right there. 2 strikes. 84 mile an hour. You can tell Reed's feeling it right here. What a good job of pitching he's done tonight. How fitting it would be right here to get Clark for the last out of the game. He's outdueled him on the mound. Clark's going to call time. Hall doesn't want any part of it. He's staying on the mound. He's focused. He's staring him down. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Reed Hall, here you go, 2 strikes. Foul ball right back here at us. Doggone it. Thought he had that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good job by Clark battling. Clark got one of the 2 hits tonight already for the Mustangs. He got a base hit single in the 2nd. He flied out to right his last time up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Reed Hall can finish it off. Come on, Reed. Kicks and delivers. Fastball. It's popped straight up. It's going to be out back behind us, I guess. I thought it was just a real high one. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Clark battling at the plate. Reed Hall battling on the mound. He's stuck with fastball so far. Let's see if he goes to that curveball here with 2 strikes. He gets one he likes. He kicks and delivers. There's a base hit out into left field for Clark. Nice piece of hitting. Hall just left that one up, and Clark went up there and got it. Second hit of the night for Colin Clark. Going to get a base hit, going to get a runner on here for the Mustangs. That's going to bring up Landon Scruggs, the right fielder, number 5. He struck out and walked tonight. Coach Jones is going to go out and have a chat with Reed real quick. We're going to let him talk about it and see what he can come up with. We'll be right back. All right, we're back here at Rocket Field. We're getting a little life in the stands here. Reed's going to feed off that energy. Number 5, Landon Scruggs at the plate. First pickoff move over to first. I was caught looking. I didn't even know we threw it over there. But he's back safely regardless. It was a close play. No doubt about it. Runner at first. Hall gets a pitch. He kicks and delivers a fastball. Fouled off back behind us. Nice job of getting ahead of him right there, Reed. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. If you're a baseball fan right here, you got to be on your feet. You got to be up and at 'em and ready. You got a runner on first. You're in the top half of the 7th. Got a chance to put this thing away with your ace pitcher on the mound here for the Rockets. Young man is with the distance. He's thrown a heck of a game. 3 hits, shutout so far. Hall watching that runner first. I want to give him just a free base at second, but definitely want to stick to this batter here. No balls, 1 strike. Hall kicks and delivers. Fastball. Hey, he called that one a little low. 1 ball, 1 strike. This is the kind of stuff that gets your blood pumping right here. It gets me excited. Loosey-goosey, Reed. Get out there and get after it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Checks his runner at first, kicks and delivers a fastball. And it's going to be a little bit outside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Love to see Reed finish this thing off right here. He's had a heck of a game tonight. Want to see him finish it. Go get him here, big guy. Be aggressive. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on first. Scruggs at the plate. Pick move over to first. Not in time. Hall checks the runner at first. Fastball grounded to third base. Ramey Harrison comes in, goes back to his backside, comes up, makes the throw over to first, and EJ can't hang on to it. Ball's going to get past him down into the right field corner. Runner's going to be headed home, but he's going to be held up at third. Nice job by EJ hustling over there to get the ball. Boy, we're going to make it exciting here in the 7th for the Rockets. Ramey came in to make the play and had to put the brakes on. The ball took kind of a weird bounce and came back at him, and he held it, just held on to the throw just a little bit too long. And pulled EJ off the base, couldn't quite hold on to it. So you got runners at second and third with 2 outs. And Coach Jones is going to go out and talk to Reed Hall. We're going to let him decide what he wants to do. We'll be right back. Looks like we're going to have Rhett Stovall in here to pitch for the Rockets. I'm going to let him get ready here. I think he's been getting loose in the bullpen over there. He's getting ready. Runners on second and third. It ain't ever easy here for the Rockets. So Reed Hall with a great job on the mound tonight. He's going to go out of here with 3 hits on the night. The runners at second and third are his, but the number 8 batter up here for the Mustangs, number 10, Blake Holmes. He struck out looking in the second. And he flew out to Jacob Killens in the 5th. And he's got a chance to do some damage here. He's got a chance to put the Mustangs up with a base hit. He got runners on second and third. Rhett Stovall's been put in clutch situations all year. And I don't believe it gets any more clutch right here. First game of the second round of the playoffs, coming in with a shutout, having to step in here and make a pitch. Stovall kicks and delivers. That's a fastball in there for strike 1. 57 miles an hour on that heater. A little different than the 86 from Reed Hall that they've been seeing. Defense going to step up, have to make a play right here. Stovall gets a sign he likes. He kicks and delivers a fastball. It's kind of dunked over the third baseman's head. That's going to be out into left field. Reynolds is going to come up. He's going to make a throw in. That's going to score 2. The Mustangs take a 2-1 lead here in the 7th on a clutch base hit by the right fielder, or center fielder, number 10, Blake Holmes. Going to be a 2 RBI single. 2 RBI single here in the 7th. Tough call right there for the Rockets. You kind of stuck with stick with your hoss right there, Reed Hall, or you try to. He wasn't really on a pitch count. You don't think he was right at 100 pitches, so it was close. Stovall comes in and gives up a tough little base hit there over the third baseman's head. It's going to bring up the number 9 batter, the second baseman, number 17, Scott Green. The Rockets going to have to do some work here in the 7th. Stovall checks his runner at first. He kicks and delivers. Fastball away for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Stovall with a kick and deliver, fastball over the shortstop's head. Another base hit out into left for the number 9 batter, Scott Green. He's going to take a single. After a 2 RBI single from Blake Holmes, another single right there for Scott Green. That's going to bring up the leadoff batter, number 3, Braxton Miller. He's got a chance to do some more damage here with 2 outs in the 7th. They got the Rockets on the ropes. 2 outs in the 7th. They score 2 runs to take the lead here in the top of the 7th. Stovall kicks, delivers a fastball over the outside corner, strike 1. Miller 0 for 3 on the night, 2 strikeouts and a fly ball to first. A little pop up to first. Stovall digs in, kicks and delivers. Fastball down. Dagan's going to come up, make a throw. Ball's going to go out into left field. Nice job by Reynolds coming in to make the play as backup. The runners advance 90 feet. That's going to put runners on second and third here for the Mustangs of the 2-out rally in the 7th. Coach Jones going to call timeout. He's going to go to the center fielder, Cade Hall. He's going to bring him in. We're going to let Cade get loose. We'll be right back here in just a few minutes. All right, we're back here at Rocket Field. The Mustangs, Center Hill, have came down and laid into the game here in the 7th inning. They were down to the last strike, last out, and it looks like the Mustangs have put 2 on the board, and they're threatening with runners on 2nd and 3rd here in the 7th. The Rockets bring in the seniors left-hander Cade Hall to try to stop the bleeding here in the 7th. He's facing the leadoff batter, the shortstop, number 3, Braxton Miller, on a 1-1 count. 1 ball, 1 strike. You got 2 outs. And Cade Hall coming in to try to slam the door here on the Mustangs. Cade kicks and delivers. Fastball over the outside corner. Swinging strike for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. It's the one thing I love about baseball. You got to give the other man a chance. You don't get to run the clock out. You don't get to hold the ball till it expires. You got to give him a shot. Hall, the fastball over the inside corner, fouled off right there by Miller. Fighting to stay alive. 2 strikes. Cade Hall on the mound for the Rockets, trying to come in and cut it off. Kicks and delivers a fastball. It's dribbled to 3rd. Ramey Harrison makes the play. He's going to throw over to 1st. Ball in the dirt. It's going to get away from EJ. That's going to score 2. Got to finish it right here, guys. Got to finish it. The Mustangs take a 4-1 lead. They break it open here in the 7th. Start off with a pop-up caught by the pitcher to start off the 7th, then a strikeout, and then 4 runners in a row cross the plate. Tough error right there from the 3rd baseman, Ramey Harrison. 1 ball, no strikes to the 3rd baseman, number 2, Logan Esfeld. It's going to be a fastball that's going to get by Dagan all the way back to the screen for ball number 2. 2 balls, no strikes. The Rockets still get a chance here in the bottom of the 7th. They're going to have to finish this thing out. They got to get gritty. Cade Hall on in relief. Kicks and delivers a fastball down in the dirt. That one's going to squirt away from Dagan as well. Dagan hustles over to keep it from going in the dugout. That's going to run the count 3-0. Braxton Miller's going to advance all the way to 3rd on the back-to-back balls getting by the catcher. Esfeld with a 3-0 count. Still 2 outs here in the 7th. Hall kicks and delivers. Fastball in there for a strike. Three balls, 1 strike. Foul ball off to the right side. Fastball fouled away to run the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Cade Hall kicks and delivers. Fastball nubbed off the end of the bat over into the dugout of Center Hill. Great game pitched by Reed Hall. Just got away from the Rockets here in the 7th. They allow 4 runs. Cade Hall kicks and delivers. That's going to be a line drive out into center. That's going to score another one. RBI single for Esfeld. That's going to bring up the big catcher, number 4, Christo Peaks. He's definitely had his hacks in there tonight, just not been able to get a base hit. He's 0 for 3. Runner on first. Still 2 outs here in the 7th. Mustangs taking a 5-1 lead. Fastball over the outside corner for a strike. Nice spot right there from Cade. Checks his runner at first. He's going to throw over it, and the runner's going to be back safely. Rockets just been unable to shut the door. A couple throwing errors, and just hadn't been able to close it. Hall kicks and delivers a fastball down in the dirt. Ball 1. Nice job by Dagan blocking that one up. All this happened with 2 outs in the 7th. Mustangs were down to their last strike and got a single from the pitcher, Colin Clark. Got everything started. There's a ground ball down the third base line. Harrison knocks it down, but he's not going to be able to come up and make a play on it. Ball kind of squirts away from him. Tough play right there for Ramey. Had to make a dive and stop over at third and was able to knock it down, but just kind of trickled away from him. No way he could catch up to it to make a play on the catcher at first. That's going to bring the first baseman up. He led this inning off with a fly ball to the pitcher right out in front of the plate. And he's back up with runners on first and second with 2 outs. Mustangs batted around. Swing and a miss there for strike 1. First baseman Joey Dunning up for the Mustangs, number 23. Sophomore. Swing and a miss on a fastball from the senior Cade Hall right there. Hall leaves that one up. It's fouled off to the left side here, out of plate. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Cade Hall on the mound for the Rockets. He kicks and delivers a curveball over the outside corner. Strike 3. Got him looking. Dunning makes the first out and the second out and the last out of the 7th. Not before the damage is done. 5 runs across for the Mustangs. Heartbreaker here for the Rockets. They got to come back, manage to gain their composure and get some runs across the plate. We're going to have the left fielder, number 1, Braden Reynolds, is going to lead off, followed by E.J. Wright and Dagan Martin. We're going to see if the Rockets can get some base runners. They're going to run Colin Clark back out there for the Mustangs. He's going to try to finish this things off for center hill. We'll see what the Rockets have got. We'll be right back.
Leading off for the Rockets, number 1, Braden Reynolds.
All right, Coach Kid Fulton makes his way around to first base, and Braden Reynolds makes his way to the plate for the Rockets. Reynolds 1 for 2 on the night. Rockets got to get a little life about him here. We need base runners, need them in a bad way. You got to believe, guys. You got to believe. Reynolds takes the first pitch as a curveball outside for ball one. Just got to take it one pitch at a time right here. You got a 4-run deficit you got to try to make up. You need base runners to do it. Reynolds takes a fastball on inside for ball two. 2 balls, no strikes. Number 1, Braden Reynolds, left fielder. At the plate. Be a fastball up high for ball 3. I think if you're Clark right here, then the coach is not going to let you go long throwing balls out there. You gotta try to throw some strikes. He's behind Braden Reynolds here, the 3-0 count. Rockets needing base runners. Reynolds at the plate. He's going to take ball 4. He's going to put him on. Peaks, the catcher, kind of held that one there for a little bit as if to say, umpire, you sure that was ball 4? But we're going to get the call right there. That's a 4-pitch walk for Braden Reynolds here in the bottom of the 7th. Going to bring up the first baseman, number 15, E.J. Wright. E.J. struck out once tonight and walked once tonight. Gotta love a leadoff walk if you're the Rockets here. Fastball in there for a strike. EJ takes strike 1 down the middle. No balls, 1 strike. I hear some pipes out there in left field getting revved up. Cheering the Rocky boys on here. Braden takes his lead from first. EJ's ready. Little curveball, back up the middle. Could be 2. Second baseman steps on it for 1 and then makes a throw over the dugout. Out into the parking lot. EJ's going to take second base on that one. On the fielder's choice, Reynolds is going to be out, and EJ's going to go to second.
Now batting for the Rockets, number 9, Dagan Martin.
Going to bring up the number 9 batter, number 9, your catcher, Dagan Martin. Senior catcher is 0 for 2 tonight. He's grounded back out to the pitcher and struck out his last time up in the 5th. We got a pinch runner coming in for EJ. It's going to be number 22 for the Rockets. It's going to be Jordan Davis coming in to pinch run.
Jordan Davis.
Jordan Davis out at second for the Rockets. Dagan Martin up to bat. 1 out here for the Rockets, needing 4 runs, needing some base runners. Martin takes a first pitch strike. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Need to put the ball in play here somewhere. Little curveball back up the middle. There's another ground ball to the pitcher. He's going to think about going to third, but he changes his mind and gets the out at first. Wise choice right there by Clark. Another ground ball back to the pitcher. That's going to get us back to the top of the lineup, Rocket fans. And if Center Hill can do it with 2 outs, so can we. Here we go. Runner at third, 2 outs. Senior center fielder, Cade Hall, which actually he's on the mound right now for the Rockets. Cade's 1 for 3 on the night. The Rockets depended on him to stay alive here. Curveball down in the dirt for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Jordan Davis, your pitch runner over at third. Rockets down 5-1. After a great pitcher performance by Reed Hall, shut out all the way through 6 2/3. Just can't close the door. Clark drops down sidearm, but leaves that little curveball up for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. The Rocket blood still here. Cade Hall, 2 balls, no strikes. Fastball in there for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. 73 miles an hour there from Clark. Like I said in the beginning, he hadn't overwhelmed you with his power. He's just dipped and dunked and been able to keep the Rockets off balance. Clark kicks and delivers a little curveball. It's going to be away for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Rockets made it back around to the top of the lineup, top of the order here. Ooh, fastball over the outside corner for strike 2. So full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Hall thought that was a little away. It was close. It's close. Don't want to take that pitch right here, though. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Rockets down to their last strike. Clark kicks and delivers. Little curveball down in the dirt. Davis not coming. That ball goes to the backstop. That run doesn't really mean anything, so. Christo Peaks hustled over to get it, but just kind of got away from him a couple more times. But Cade Hall, after a 2-out walk, first base. Jordan Davis over at third. Runners on the corners here for the Rockets, and that's going to bring up a senior right fielder, number 11, Jacob Killens. Killens 1 for 3 on the night. And you know his MO, he's going to get up on the plate. He's going to show that bunt, show the slash. Hadn't really seemed to affect Clark much tonight. He's continued to throw strikes. Fastball in there, strike 1. Runners on the corners for Killens. Killens been swinging the bat well of late. And he takes fastball over the outside corner for strike 2. Again, the Rockets are down to their last strike. 0-2, 2 outs. Little curveball fought off by Killens over into the bullpen. Way to stay alive. No balls, 2 strikes. Jacob Killens, senior right fielder. Squares around with a 2-strike approach. Fastball up high. Hall stealing. He's going to be caught stealing at second to end the game for the Rockets. That'll do it here at Rocket Field. A heartbreaker tonight for the Rockets. You go into the last inning, 2 outs, 2 strikes, with a 1-0 lead and just can't quite close the door. Center Hill celebrating here tonight. The Rockets will be traveling to Center Hill tomorrow for a 5 p.m. start up there. Center Hill just needs to win 1 more. The Rockets need to go up there and win and then come home Saturday and win another one.
The Rockets would like to thank our guests tonight.
Rockets go down 5-1 here at Rocket Field to a heartbreaker tonight. Good job by Colin Clark on the mound for the Center Hill Mustangs. Good job tonight on the mound for the Rockets. Junior right-hander Reed Hall. Just can't quite close it out here. We'll be back tomorrow night with Rocket Field. With the Center Hill, the Neshoba Central Rockets. Game 2, round 2 of the playoffs.